What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Relaxing Thoughts Podcast. I am your host, Digital Relaxation, and we are back again with another episode. And as always, if you guys enjoy listening to this, please be sure to share this podcast, rate it, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get into this. So as always, what I've been up to, haven't really been up to a lot in terms of like my hobbies, I guess I want to say. I don't know. Still trying to stream more. Having some issues on the next game I'm trying to stream. I might have to pick another game. So that's that. In terms of speaking of gaming though, PlayStation had their little showcase where they showed some games and whatnot. Some good stuff there. I don't know. Not really too hyped up about it, but it is what it is. Just want them to finally pick it up, I guess. Like this year and last year was just bad for gaming. Like it's not even if bad games came out or not. It's just how some of these games came out as well. So either the games was just like whatever, or these games were like hype and we couldn't wait for them to come out, and then they came out bad or whatever. So hopefully finally they have time now to actually get to this, because I don't think the pandemic is no longer an excuse. We should have figured a way to work around this by now. So yeah, that's mainly it with gaming. I'm not really interested in anything. Just been relaxing a lot, chilling. Spending my time with myself, I guess. That's, I don't know. I'm going to kind of get into that in a bit, but yeah, so that's mainly that. I still have not listened to Donda or anything. Like I said, I don't really plan to, but I don't know. I just have no need to, I guess, right now. I've been also been thinking about my own music, what I'm gonna put out next, what I'm gonna work on next and whatnot. Like I said, everything just been focusing on myself. So that's mainly what I've been up to overall. I've just been focusing on myself and trying to take these next steps into my life and where I'm gonna go next, and just trying to prepare myself for that. That's mainly it, honestly. But going into that, I guess this is gonna be a 2-topic thing, because this is not the topic I have written down, but I just want to talk about it because this is kind of important. But yeah, like saying that I've been spending time with myself a lot more. It's like even though it may sound weird to some people, like, and some people do, like, it's gonna sound weird to some people, and some people it's gonna sound like relatable on a very surface level. Like, everyone needs their me time and whatnot, and then there's people who's like, dang, you just always alone and whatnot. But like on a more deeper level, like, I talked about this a couple of times. I was talking about this with someone else about finally accepting being comfortable with myself in my life, because of dealing with all the negative thoughts and dark thoughts I had to deal with, like back in my teenage years and whatnot, and being able to finally be able to sit in a room with myself and be okay with it. Like that means a lot for me, like to finally be able to just be able to be comfortable with myself and accept myself, even if I'm like bored out my mind, like there's nothing to do, or there's a lot of things I can do, I just don't feel like doing it. I'm just sitting here, but it's like there's a sort of peace to it, like knowing that I can just be still with myself and not bug out. Because one thing that has been like a trait of mine before was trying to use other people and latch onto different people's energy to like fulfill that need of like my loneliness and not being alone, and trying to fulfill that void, like trying to jump into like chat rooms and these social games and things the way a lot of people gather and talk and stuff and whatnot. And I would use that, like trying to talk to people, meet them, and just feed off their energy and whatnot. And like even now, like haven't felt the need to do that in a long time. Like the last time I really did that was back in like 2017, which was the year when I finally just started like legitly recovering. Well, I want to say 2017, 2018, one of those years. So yeah, like to be in a position where I can finally just chill with myself and just think about myself and think for myself. It's like, yeah, like I said, it's like a piece to it. So yeah, just thinking about a lot of things that's been going on in my life recently, like trying not to let things overwhelm me and just accept what's happening and be prepared for it, because there's a lot that's happening, a lot of things that are happening to me for the first time. So everything right now that I'm experiencing is a new experience right now, and I'm like excited about it, but I'm not trying to let it get to me, so where it's like I don't want to feel like, damn, I'm about to mess this up. So like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just taking this time to really just analyze everything and just chill with myself and hang out with myself. And yeah, just, I don't know. I am trying to reach out more, like I said, to get more guests. I did try to have a previous guest on here before, like I had a guest on here one episode. The episode after that was supposed to actually be another guest episode, but things happened last minute and whatnot. So I'll take the blame on that one, but still, like, I don't know. So I'm trying to just get more guests because I would like to hear more from other people and their experience, and I would like for them to share it with you guys and whatnot. Other than that, my other main topic is it's another thing that's I guess this kind of ties in, but yeah, it kind of ties into what I was just talking about, but on a more social level. So like I said, when you are dealing with like trying to accept yourself and be comfortable with yourself and whatnot, you start to realize things amongst like your peers and your friends and whatnot, like things that used to get by for you, you know, like things that you should use as a coping mechanism. And you know, sometimes your friends played a part in that. Those things aren't as impactful as they once was. Like, I don't know, like, and it might not be, I don't know, it's hard to explain because there's a lot of factors that play into this, but like just the simple things that I would do with my friends and whatnot. Like, we don't even, well, speak for myself, I don't even really do it with them anymore. Like just playing video games with them and whatnot, like barely do that with them anymore. And it's not like it's one of those things where like everyone is busy and whatnot. Like literally there can be time where we can do it. It's just that I just don't do it with them. And it's a vice versa situation, and maybe that's because of my shift, they seeing that I am also probably not the same person as I was before, and maybe that's something that's turning them off to wanting to hang out with me as well. So it's like a back and forth thing between like realizing that this friendship and this relationship isn't the same as it once was, and we should like slowly take a step back from each other. Like spending my time, I've been spending a lot of time and a lot of energy trying to like be that guy who's like trying to get their friends aboard on doing things and branching out to different stuff and whatnot. Like when I wanted to do this podcast for the first time, I originally wanted to have a permanent co-host, but you know, they couldn't do it. Whether they wanted to do it or not, it's another thing. Trying to do like YouTube videos or whatever with like a group instead of just doing it by myself, even with my music. So it's like I've always been so gung-ho on trying to get them to do other things, and it's like realizing that I can't keep trying to force this friendship to be what I want it to be, and I can't no longer just keep giving my energy away and my time away trying to make them be what I want them to be. Like, we are who we are now. We all went through our past, we went through our journeys, and it led us to where we are. Like old friendships will eventually fade away. Don't mean that like there's no feelings of love lost there. It's just, it is what it is. Like, it just won't be the same no more. But it's a matter of, can we evolve to be something bigger than what we once was? That's the thing. And I don't think any of my like close friends are on that stage yet where that's like their focus right now. Like, trying to elevate this friendship isn't on their agenda right now, and as of this moment right now, isn't on mine either. So I don't know, maybe a couple years, who knows? But as of right now, I don't really see any of my friendships growing at this point. It's either gonna just slowly fade away or just gonna remain still. And yeah, that's kind of important, like knowing what it is you're doing on like in the friendship, and what it is that, you know, because maybe you thinking you being the helpful friend, trying to like, you know, open their eyes to things, make them explore things, but to them it could just be you just being annoying, being a nuisance, just constantly like ragging on them or whatever the situation is. Like, they don't want to hear that right now. So it's like you gotta know when, like, it's like you gotta, it's like making the message clear that this is where I am, this is where I stand, this is what I'm trying to get for us, but that's it. Like, now the decision's on you, on how you want, on where you want us to go and how you're gonna go about it. I told you my side, I don't know your side, so that's that. Until you guys are ready on your end, I'm here, but I'm no longer going to put that effort in trying to change this anymore. So yeah, and that's what goes back into like spending time with yourself. Like, some people may look at that and now they're gonna realize that, damn, like all my friendships is gone, all my friendships is ending, I'm just here by myself, I'm lonely and whatnot, and whatever type of substance, or not, it's not the word I want to use, but type of substitute that they want to use to fulfill that void, be it, you know, I just said the word substance, or using online chats or whatever, meeting strangers, trying to fulfill that void. Like, sometimes it's okay just to be by yourself. Like, sometimes it's okay to just be by yourself, analyze yourself, work on yourself, make yourself better, so that in the event that you guys do come back together again, you are 100%, you know, cool with who you are, and you know what it is that you're bringing to the friendship and whatnot. So you know what you have to offer, and whether they want it or not, that's on them. But don't force nothing no more. Like, I know I can do this for you, but you don't want this, so I'm not going to throw it on you like that unless you make it clear that that's what you want. So yeah, that's where I've been. I was gonna title this something weird, but I don't think it fits anymore, so I'm gonna have to figure out another title. But yeah, so something I have been doing recently with some of my circle of people that I know, I've been sending them like basically video forms of like my podcast, but like live. Like I would like, because I know not everyone listens to my podcast, but at the same time, part of the reason why I make this podcast is for people to understand me better and know me better and whatnot, for the people that claim to know me and whatnot. So I was sending it to them, talking about multiple topics in my life and things I think about. It doesn't have to be serious, deep topic. I've been talking about random stuff too. Like recently the Matrix trailer came out and I was talking about if they believe in the Matrix and whatnot, like just random discussions. But yeah, like I don't know, just I don't know, like just using this platform to like get things out and not have my mind cluttered and whatnot. Like it's always a good feeling when I'm done recording these podcasts and whatnot. Just makes me feel better and things. So yeah, that's definitely it. I feel like I'm kind of winging this. I do have things written down. I kind of already talked about most of the stuff I'm talking about, but I don't want to force a lot of things. I feel like I've been having this conversation with myself a lot, and that's why I feel like I don't have a lot to say now, because I'm just slowly getting at peace with the decision I'm making going forward with this and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's mainly what I'm trying to give away here. Like it's okay to be, it's okay to grow apart from your friends, long as it's not, a negative, thing. Like y'all guys are fighting or arguing with each other. Like it's just a mutual understanding that we are no longer on the same, wave. So trying to like gain some distance so that y'all both can get better footings of yourselves and where y'all want this friendship and relationship to go from here. So when y'all do come back, it will just feel more whole, I guess. And taking that time to spend time with yourself and learn more about yourself and accepting yourself is also another key factor. Like yeah, like as always, like I always talk about it. This is one of the most important things I learned through my whole journey is self-love. Like loving yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody can love you the way you love yourself. Like you can be in relationships and someone can fulfill a certain part of you that's missing. That's what I kind of believe in with relationships, is finding someone who fulfills something that you didn't realize you needed, and they bring that to you. Something that new that you could learn and experience from them. But trying to make them love me in a certain way, it's never going to work. Trying to make your partner be your ideal thing, it won't work in the long run, because that's your job. Your job is to love you that way. Their job is to bring something new to you. That's mainly it. You trying to force someone to be your duplicate. There's no point in doing that. Like, you already here. Just do the work yourself. And yeah. But I don't know. Jeez. I think I really think this might be my shortest episode. Dang, I have nothing else to say and nothing else to talk about. Like I said, I'm trying to branch to get guests. Hopefully the next episode will be a guest, because I am in the works of talking through some things. Hopefully, things don't fumble again on my part or their part. But yeah, jeez. If I could, I don't know. Depending on how things go, I could probably, depending how things go, I can probably make it up by dropping another episode next week. Usually I do an episode every 2 weeks. So I don't know. Depending on how things go, I might drop an episode next week to make up for this. So I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's mainly it. I did not write a question of the day, so I'm gonna have to think about that one. But yeah, as always, you guys enjoy listening to the podcast. As I said before, please share this. If anyone wants to join the podcast or interact with the podcast some kind of way, I stopped promoting my social medias because I don't know, I'm not usually on my social medias a lot. But my Twitter is DigiRelaxation, one word. I believe my Instagram is Digi_relaxation. Let me check that one time. It's Digi_relaxation. So you can message me on one of those if you guys feel that you want to be a part of this or whatnot. And that's mainly it. But yeah, my question of the day would be, have you guys ever felt like your friendships are drifting apart and things are shifting, but you don't understand why? Maybe that's something people are still dealing with. Like, you are going through the struggle of, me and my friends haven't been hanging out lately, we haven't been talking lately, or just haven't felt the same when we do talk, and I don't understand why. It doesn't necessarily mean it's your fault. Like I said, it could be the other person. The other person could be going through something that they realizing things are different now and they need to reevaluate themselves. So I think it's best to take that time to do that yourself as well. My example for this, actually, recently I went to go, not recently, this was still during the summer, but recently, it was this year, but recently, I hanged out with my friends. We met up. We usually meet up like once a year. So this was like our yearly meetup. And I don't know, it didn't feel right with me. Like, I had fun. Everything was cool, nothing negative, but it didn't feel fulfilling. Like, it didn't feel like, this was some fun relationship. I'm hanging out with my boys. This is gonna be a moment I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. It's gonna be nothing but great memories. It just felt, I don't know, it just felt very hollow. Like, yeah, I'm seeing these guys. Hey, what's up? Cool. All right, I'm going back home. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so that's mainly that. So as always, appreciate anyone who came here and listened. If anyone new came here and listened, hope you guys stay. Whatnot. Hope this podcast grow. Start a whole family together of people who just want to chill out and open their mind and think about things and understand things. I don't have all the answers. I'm not claiming I have all the answers. I just want people to think and figure out what the answers can be if you are stuck on a situation, and maybe you could find it with someone else. You don't have to always do everything by yourself, but sometimes the best person to help you is yourself. So that's that. So till next time, hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, a great week, and I'll see you next time. Peace.